Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to go in depth on the FINISHpro machine here at Scandicor. We're going to look into all the applications of the FINISHpro. So today we have the 1523 model. We're going to go over kiss cutting. We have some 10 mil laminated backstage passes, odd shaped business cards, perforating. We have 7 common applications on the FINISHpro machine, and we're going to show those to you today in this video. Our first application on the FINISHpro is kiss cutting stickers. So we'll just go over here and click go. It's going to find the registration marks on all 4 corners and then kiss cut the stickers with the drag knife. Now we'll exit the sheet into the exit tray. There we go. The auto feeder picks up the second sheet, pulls it on. Again, this is a sticker stock with a thin OPP gloss laminate on top to make it waterproof. And there is the kiss cutting application with the stickers. Another application with the FINISHpro machine is a backstage pass. This is normally synthetic stock or 130-pound cover with 10 mil polyester laminate on both sides. And then we cut it out with the FINISHpro with the EOT, which is the electronic oscillating tool, almost like a little jigsaw blade that goes up and down, and it cuts out each card. We will now run the job. All right, now we have the finished product that we just made with the EOT. We have the VIP guest badge. Again, this is a 130-pound cover stock, 10 mil polyester film on each side of the stock. Gets you a very rigid card, and this was done with the EOT that comes on the Max model of the FINISHpro. Our next application is magnets. So again, we're going to use the EOT, and it cuts the magnet stock. This is a 30 mil magnet, and then we have a printed layer on top. It's going to do the same process. It's going to find all 4 registration marks and then cut it with the EOT. Now we have the finished magnets. So again, we cut them on the FINISHpro with the EOT, and you can see, actually on the back, you can see it more, how many fine cuts there are around the yaw, and then that's the finished magnet. Again, the registration is perfect from magnet to magnet, and this can be done on the FINISHpro. Depending what size you get, you can do larger sheets. Our next application on the FINISHpro is a custom shaped business card. We will use the drag knife to cut it out. So there's a custom cutout within the business card, and then the card itself is also a custom shape. All right, now we're on our last row of cards to do that custom cutout. Then the blade will cut out the outside of each card, and this sheet will be done. Now we have our finished product of the custom shaped business card. So you can see we have the coffee bean cut out in the card, and then we also have round corners on all 4 sides. Since we use the registration marks, the registration is perfect. And you can see from card to card, it's perfect, the corners and the cutout inside. This is done with the drag knife on the FINISHpro. Our next application on the FINISHpro is tear off tickets. So we'll be using the drag knife to cut them out, and then we're going to be using the rotary perf wheel to do the tear perf on the ticket. It'll do the cutting and then perf. It's been cut out by the drag knife. You can see the perf on the back here from the rotary perf that we did with the rotary perf wheel. Again, perfs very well. This is a 12 TPI perf. You can also get micro perfs if your job requires that. Our next application is packaging. So today we actually have a little chocolate box. This was laminated, sleeked, and now it's on the die cutter. So we'll see the drag knife cut out the box, and then we'll have the rotary score wheel crease all the places where the box needs to fold. So it's going to use the drag knife first, cut out the box, and then that noise there is actually the creasing wheel going down and creasing the stock. So here's our box. Again, soft pro, sleek pro, and then cut and creased. You can see on the back all the crease lines. That is where the box will fold. So that is packaging on the FINISHpro. Our next application is cutting out a toy glider. So this is being cut out of foam core. We're using the EOT to cut our 1/4 inch foam core. This machine, the FINISHpro 1523 Max, can cut up to 6 millimeters thick. If you go to our larger flatbeds, the 2739, the 4735, those are capable of cutting up to 16 millimeter thick. Today we are with the 1523 Max. We have the suction flatbed holding the foam core down, and then we will actually use the edge tracking on the side of the sheet so the machine knows where the foam core is. We don't actually have registration marks printed on this foam core. You can see the camera on the screen there. It's going to find the edge of the sheet in 3 different points, loads the job, and we'll do the cutting with the EOT. You can now come over here, pop it out, and you can see it's cleanly cut each piece out of the foam board. Pull this out of here, and then this can be assembled. Thank you very much for watching this video. As you can see, we did the 7 most common applications on the FINISHpro. We have the finished boxes here, our hang glider out of the foam core, stickers, magnets, perfing. All this can be done on this machine. You saw the 7 most common applications. If you want more info on this machine, feel free to check out scandicor.com. Feel free to call us. We're more than happy to see which machine and what size works best for your needs. Thank you.